it's Megan, and today I just wanted to chat with you guys about what I learned about myself during my month of August, where I only use the makeup in my makeup bag. And I did like an initial video, a check-in video, and then a get ready with me kind of wrapping up the series. But I've been thinking a lot about it, and it honestly changed my life to do that. And that sounds so dramatic, and it kind of is, but I have been like makeup obsessed since I was like a senior in high school. And I always liked makeup growing up, but I didn't have like a huge collection or something until I was in high school and I discovered YouTube, and I was like, this place is amazing. Like, I just fell in love with the makeup community, and then I made my channel in my sophomore year of college, and the rest is history. So like during all that time, I have accumulated makeup, and I have like expanded my collection like 10, 20, 50 fold compared to what I had 15 years ago. And in the past like 3 months, I would say, like it really hasn't been that long, but I have really been like evaluating what like makes me happy and what makes me feel fulfilled and what I want with my YouTube channel and things like that. And I've been doing this for a long time, and my username is megsmakeup8, so obviously I have focused on makeup, and I don't feel like I pigeonholed myself with that name because I always will like makeup and I just like that username. But it is something that I feel like I've used as an excuse for many years and many times to buy more and more and more and more, to show on my channel and to like review and things like that. And I really had a conflict about that for a long time, and just like in the past few months I've really felt like this isn't fulfilling me. Like having so much makeup isn't fulfilling me. YouTube really fulfills me, but what do I really want out of my channel, and what do I want people to take away from my videos? I feel like my goal and my personality is always to make people feel seen and included and inspired in some way. Makeup is one way that I have used that to inspire and things, but I don't feel like I have been as focused on thinking about what my videos provide people. And I don't want my videos to be like so like consumption based and just always needing to get more. And I think last year really like threw us all for a loop, to put it lightly. And I went really crazy with shopping, and we all cope in different ways, and that's definitely a way that I coped last year, was to buy a lot of makeup. And I had fun doing it. I don't regret like the time that I spent doing it, because we were going through something super hard. And yeah, I feel like it is what it is. I did it, and the only thing I can do now is like take that learning and apply it for the future. So I realized like, yeah, while it was something that made me feel temporarily like happy and gave me something to look forward to during a really difficult time, it's not what makes me happy, if that makes sense. Looking at my makeup collection, even to this day, where I have gotten rid of, I would say 75% of my makeup, I still feel like I have so much that I do not need. And the main thing that I learned, there's so many things that I learned from this experiment of just using a makeup bag full of my favorite products, was that one, I pretty much do the same look every day. And I might switch up the colors now and then, But to be honest, especially with my eye shape, like I have hooded eyes, so you don't see a lot of my eyeshadow unless I'm like looking down or closing my eyes or whatever. But for the most part, you can't really tell when I do different looks unless it's like a completely different color or something. But I like the same basic look every day, and if I do something different than my typical like brighter lid and smoky crease, I don't feel like myself and I don't like how I look usually. So I realize, like, why try to fix what's not broken, you know? Like, I really think people that have like a signature look, like, I really envy them in a way. Two people I think of right off the bat, and most of the time it's men, but Michael Kors pretty much always wears the same outfit, and Karl Lagerfeld, he always wore the same thing. So I feel like men kind of do that more often than I see women wear like the same outfit like all the time. But that's how I kind of feel with my makeup. Like, I want a signature makeup look that I could do in my sleep, which I could, because I pretty much always do it, and I love it. I enjoy it. There's nothing I would change about it. And yeah, sometimes it's fun to change up the products, but makeup is so perishable. Like, it will last for a few years, but it's not gonna last you a lifetime if you don't use it up. Like, you'll either have to throw it away or you'll use it up. So that was something that really clicked in my mind, especially when using my Natasha Denona Glam palette, which is like, if I could only have one palette, this would be it, which is why I picked it for the month of August with this challenge. It has every color that I want. It has more colors than what I really want, but it's perfect. It has exactly what I need. And I have a lot of overlap in other palettes that I have, and I feel like part of me is like, get rid of everything, but then another part of me is like, you spent a lot of money on this, and I have given so much away to my friends and family, but it has then overwhelmed their collections, which is not what I want. But I've definitely realized, like, even just not thinking about my current makeup, but like future makeup, I have no interest in buying more makeup. Like, unless something so perfect for me comes out, I just can't imagine buying makeup anytime soon. And like, this experiment is the main reason I feel that way. Like, I felt like, oh man, I really don't want more makeup, but then using just my makeup bag for an entire month and also reading the book Paradox of Choice, those two things combined, like happening at the same time, changed my life. And I just want my life to be simplified. And I have anxiety, I have like a very overwhelming job at the moment, and I love it, but I really want to like limit the choices that I have to make, because at my job, where I'm very fortunate to have like gotten a promotion in the past few months, which is great, but leads to more responsibility and more stress and more work. So that kind of happening at the same time as all of this also has impacted me. I just want as minimal options and choices and decisions as possible, like in other areas of my life, because work is pretty stressful and makeup makes me happy, but I don't wear makeup every day, especially now that I work from home practically permanently. And I just want things that I do for fun to be fun and not like a chore and not difficult. Like, doing my makeup is part of my self-care and part of my, like, I don't meditate, but I feel like doing my makeup is almost like meditation for me, because it just helps me completely zone out and focus on just exactly what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I don't think when I do my makeup, and that sounds bad, but it's actually really nice because your brain needs breaks, and I feel like doing my makeup gives my brain a break. And especially when I didn't have to think about what products am I going to use, am I going to use foundation or concealer, what concealer am I going to use, like blah, like having all the choices like pretty much just in my bag and not have to think about it was so freeing and so invigorating and so amazing. And I could like choose a different eyeshadow look every day if I wanted to, but to be honest, I pretty much did the same look every day. And that was a really big wake-up call to me, because I still enjoy makeup. I enjoyed doing my makeup, but it actually made it more relaxing to just reach in my makeup bag, pick out the product for each step, not really have any options, and just do it and enjoy the time, but move on. Like, I don't want to spend an hour doing my makeup. I want to spend like 15 minutes or less. Like, I just want to do it, enjoy the time, and move on. Like, that is the point that I'm at in my life, and we all go through different phases. And when I was younger with like way less responsibilities and way less stress, even though I always thought I was stressed, but I had no idea. And I can't imagine being a parent in addition to having a job or just being a parent. Like, there's just so much that you have to worry about, that things that are happy and like an escape should be an escape and not stressful. And I'm not saying that if you have a lot of makeup that's stressful, but for me it added an overwhelming feeling. Like, just looking at my makeup, that's why I keep looking over here, is where my makeup drawers are. I feel overwhelmed by how much makeup I still have, and I barely have like anything compared to what I did 3 months ago. But it's still so much, and I still feel like I don't need all of that. And it's just, I have so many thoughts and feelings, and like a big part of me is like, just keep what's in my makeup bag. Like, that is a big part of me that wants to just keep what I have chosen and like look through my makeup collection and just make sure I'm not getting rid of something that I do really like that I didn't put in my bag. But I would say for the most part, I could easily get rid of 50% more of what I have. Like, I could easily get rid of 50% of what I have left and never miss it. And I think that's a big thing also that I've learned through giving away and selling like things that I have decided to part ways with. I haven't missed a thing. I don't even remember what I have sold or parted ways with. I don't think about it. I don't remember it. I don't care about it. Like, literally, it is so like incredible to me how things that I thought I really loved and really wanted don't really matter. And obviously I knew that makeup didn't matter in the scheme of things, but it is like one of my hobbies and it is something that I like, but I just don't need it. I don't want it. And it's so bizarre to me. It literally is still so bizarre to me. But I think, especially with getting older, you just realize so much more about yourself and realize you are so much more than just the stuff that you have. And of course, things that you have and buy and whatever, like, they can bring you happiness and joy, and you should enjoy the things that you spend your money on. But I think especially with the pandemic and not being able to go to concerts or travel, it really made me realize how much more valuable those things are to me, because when I wasn't able to do them, it made me really sad, and it actually like felt like I lost something. And if all my makeup was gone tomorrow, I would be like kind of upset, but I wouldn't really notice, I don't think. Like, it's just really interesting how I'm getting to be not even like a minimalist, but just realizing having less stuff really is less stress, and it's really freeing. It really, really is. And if you didn't do the challenge in August with me where you pick all your favorite products, put it in a makeup bag, and just use those products for the month, I would encourage you to do it either this month or next month or a future month, because I think what you learn will really surprise you. And I was so dedicated to not using anything else. I didn't use a single speck of makeup that I didn't put in this bag, and I didn't miss it. The only times I really thought about other makeup was when I was thinking about, I probably could get rid of XYZ because the stuff in my makeup bag does the job so well. And I've just found a look that I feel very confident in, very comfortable in. It looks good throughout the day, and it's just so freeing and so amazing. And I think also like sharing with you guys these types of evolution, like this evolution of myself, is what I want. Like, I want to show you guys through me doing it, like, true change. And like, I have always been like a maximalist. I want everything and I want more, and I just love stuff. But I realized I do love stuff, but I don't need an overabundance of it, because it adds stress. It adds like negative feelings that I don't need. And like, I just want my space to be peaceful. It is not peaceful right now because I just have too many things and I have too small of a space. But even if I had like a huge house or something, I still wouldn't need all this stuff. Like, it's still too much no matter how much space I had. Because I only have one face and I only do my makeup one time per day at most. And like I said, I don't even wear makeup every day like I used to. So yeah, it's just interesting. I hope you guys find it interesting. I would really recommend the book Paradox of Choice, because it really resonated with me. Not everything, but a lot of it really resonated with me and made me realize like having a lot of choices seems like a really great thing, but time and time again, you're probably gonna go back to the same like core choices. Like, if you think of like an ice cream shop where there's like a million ice cream flavors, I pretty much always get like chocolate peanut butter or cookie dough or something like that. Like, I don't even look at most of the choices. I just zone in on the ones that I am familiar with and have past experience with, and then I go for that. And that is kind of my makeup philosophy now, is like, I always basically do the same thing. So why do I have so many choices when I really only do like 3 typical looks? So you might be seeing another makeup declutter soon. I really have to think about it because I don't want to make like any really impulsive decisions like I already have by getting rid of so much of my makeup. But I don't think I would miss it, but I also know that I've spent a lot of money on it. Like, what I have left mostly is my more high-end luxury makeup, but I do have other things as well. So I don't know, we'll see. But this is me evolving and changing in real time with you guys. I would definitely say I am a self-professed shopaholic, and I want to do a whole video on this, but basically like this whole process has almost like killed my shopaholicness, and only time will tell, of course, but I feel like when you truly realize that you have too much and you don't want, you don't even want all that you have already, it like kills the joy of getting more. And I do want to do a full video on that, so I'll like pause there, but let me know any thoughts, questions, things that you learned from doing this experiment if you did it too. And yeah, I just wanted to chat with you guys today and share just a stream of consciousness about how I've been feeling lately, and hopefully some of it resonated with you guys, and definitely let me know your thoughts. I would love to read them. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.